Hello, doctor.
Hi, I'm Dr. I'm your physician today. May I ask your name?
Yes, Tom Jones.
Hello, Mr. Jones. Today, I'm going to assess your condition for your surgery.
Okay.
Uh, mhm. Is
Right.
there anything that you'd like to know about that?
Yes, actually, doctor, I'm very concerned because I've never had any surgery before, and I have heard that some people don't wake up from the anesthesia. So, um, what happens then? I mean, if I go to sleep and don't wake up, what should I do?
I can understand your concerns, uh, fair, but I can assure you that anesthesia is a safe procedure, and during the operation we will monitor your vital signs and your condition, and it doesn't have any side effects. Why are you concerned about the anesthesia? Is there anything
Well,
special?
it's just because yeah, I've heard some people don't wake up, so I'm just
Uh-huh.
um a bit worried about that.
It may happen in a very um, in very little situations,
Okay.
but not always. Do you
Mm.
have any allergy, or
No, I don't have any allergies.
are you taking any medication?
Yes, I'm taking aspirin for this vessels in the legs, Um, yeah, I take aspirin once a day.
Uh-huh. And how long have you had this problem?
Oh, it's more than a year now.
Uh-huh. And how about your lifestyle? Do you exercise regularly?
To be honest, no, doctor. I'm very busy, so I don't have time. No, I don't exercise really.
Have you ever had any special illness,
No,
heart problem?
it's just this hardening in the blood vessels.
Uh-huh, okay. And as I mentioned before, the anesthesia is a safe procedure, and there's no need to worry about that. Okay.
What do they do? What is it?
Let me explain about that. During anesthesia, during your operation, we will inject you some IV medication, and because we need you to stay still, and it helps the surgeon to do the operation more
Right.
accurate,
Okay.
and we will monitor your vital sign uh, along the surgery.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Uh,
So,
and uh
and uh, the other doctor told me to not to eat anything in the morning. Uh, does that mean that I can have my dinner at night?
uh, you need to be fasting uh, at least 8 hours before the
Okay.
surgery. You can have your dinner and your regular dinner, and after that you should be fast mm, up
Okay.
to 8 hours. And the other thing that I want to
the
The
other
other
thing is,
thing that I want to consider is to stop the aspirin 5 days before the surgery.
okay, good. And would I be left with a big scar?
Uh, Actually, this procedure is really simple, and it's only use a small tube, and the risk of a scar is very unlikely, very low.
Okay. Yeah, that's what you wanted to say. Well, it's very rare. Okay,
Uh-huh.
this rarely happens. It is very rare.
Mhm.
Okay. Right. So this is about anesthesia concerns. Okay. So, what's your feeling?
خوب نبوده اصلا.
Not good. Okay.
Yeah.
What's score out of 10?
A 5
5.
or
Okay.
4.
Uh, why? So what was the good, what did you do well? Was it structured?
نمیدونم اولش درست شروع کردم
Mhm.
استراکچر بود.
Yep. هدفمند بود و اینکه لاجیکال بود دیگه ها.
مهم.
هدفمند بود دیگه.
بله.
Okay, so that's fine. Rapport?
راپور نمیدونم اول با سوال شروع نکردم نمیتونم درست یعنی
Well,
چیز.
yeah, you did greeting and then you said, okay, my name is Dr. Murtazavi. What's your, can I ask your name? So my name is Tom Jones. Okay, Mr. Jones. Now, okay, Mr. Jones, you're here today for pre-assessment, for pre-surgery assessment, pre-operative assessment. Is that right? Yes, that's right. Okay, do you have any questions to ask me?
آها.
Or would you like to ask me any questions?
مهم.
Okay, so you could say that in the rapport, in the opening. So, okay, but yeah, you did well.
مهم.
So you need to establish why, and you need to say, well, the reason you're here today is for pre-op assessment. Uh, do you have any questions? Okay. Right. Then information gathering. Did you ask enough questions?
اه، م، نه خیلی خوب نبود.
Okay. What should we ask? I mean, basically, because the patient asked you questions first. The patient said that I'm worried about the anesthetic. Okay.
مهم.
And you said, what exactly are you concerned with?
مهم.
And then I say, well, what if I don't wake up? Well, it is very rare, but uh, it's very unlikely to happen. Okay. Then okay. So then you started asking questions. Okay, do you take any other do you take any medicines? And then you said, do you have any illnesses? That's good. You could have asked smoking as well. Right. So you did gather information, but uh, you didn't use. Yeah, you asked one open question, which is, why are you concerned with anesthesia? And then a few close questions. So that was fine. So you did okay. What was patient's eyes?
اه، اینکه بیدار نشه about the
Okay,
anesthesia.
good. And so you explored that. You said that uh, you're worried about not waking up. It is very rare. Okay. What else? Then I said, well, should I be fasting? Yes. Okay. Yes. So you need to be fasting, and you then stop aspirin 5 days before. And then, is there anything else? Yes, I would like to know if I would have a big scar. Um, normally, it's a keyhole surgery. Okay, say keyhole. But sometimes the surgeon needs to open the abdomen and you have a bigger scar, but usually it's just two small holes, two or three. Okay. Information giving.
ببخشین اون کلمه رو که برای لاپاراسکوپی گفتیم یه بار دیگه میگی؟
Keyhole surgery.
کی هول؟
Key, yeah, keyhole surgery. یعنی سوراخ کلید. Huh? Keyhole surgery. Okay. So what else? Information giving. Did you chunk and check?
اصلا.
If you do chunk and check, then you actually you will have a better chance of finishing the job. Okay. تسکا رو بهتر میتونید به خاطر اینکه اگه شما چانک اند چک بکنید مریض همون چیزی که شما قراره بگید بهتون میگه شما دیگه لازم نیست خیلی حرف بزنید. Okay, so chunking and checking. So if you chunk and check and if you say, well, you won't have it's very unlikely not to wake up. It's very rare. Okay, I say okay. So what if what was that? Yeah. When should I be fasting? Yes, in fact, you need to be fasting for 8 hours, so you could have your normal food before 8 hours. Okay. All right. Okay. So and should I do anything else? Yes, you need to stop your aspirin 5 days before the surgery. Okay. I say, yes, why? Why should I do that? Well, because it increases the risk of bleeding because it stops the clotting. And then when you have surgery, it increases the risk of bleeding. Okay. Okay. So what if I have the surgery? Do I get a big scar? Because my dad has a big scar. No, it's very unlikely because it's a keyhole surgery. Okay, so it's better to chunk and check, and then let the patient guide you here. Okay. تمام نکته این قسمت آخر همینه که شما در واقع چانک اند چک بکنید چون اون اطلاعات رو همه رو اونجا به شما دادن. تنها نکته ای که اینجا داره که شما بخواید نمره بگیری اینه که اونا رو باید چانک اند چک بکنی. هر بولت پوینتی رو یا هر آیتمی رو داخل بولت پوینت. اینجا مثلا ما چی داشتیم؟ ببینید. Okay, be reassuring. Okay, اینجا میگه be reassuring. Explain the benefits of anesthesia. Okay, and then find out about current medication and allergies. Okay, پس اینا رو یکی یکی باید بپرسیم. Amount and type of exercise. Advise patient to stop aspirin. Say why. اینجا در واقع اینجا نقطه داریم. ببینید اینجا شما باید چانک کنید. Okay. You need to stop your aspirin 5 days before the surgery. Okay. Yes, why? Well, because it increases the risk of bleeding. Is that all right? Okay. Now, yeah. So isn't it dangerous if I stop the medicine? No, it's not actually. It's a very low risk when you stop the medicine just for a few days. Okay. Okay. Now, so what is this? So you chunk, and basically that's the whole point of this, that you chunk and check these. Okay.
Okay.